This is Stack Monster coming to you on a Wednesday night from Vernon High School. It is the 7th of January and I am here and I'm back to my normal self after dedicating my last broadcast to my late father, Alan Francis Stackhouse. Tonight, the Lady Knights are facing the Vernon Vikings. You see up there, we are in Viking country. I bet you didn't know that. And how about this for a little bit of trivia? My last two broadcasts were against the Vikings, Parsippany Hills Vikings and the Vernon Vikings. So stay tuned for some basketball action here on Stack Monster Productions. 1 minute and change to game time. The captains over at the scores table for both teams getting their final instructions before the opening tip. Jenna Catalano, Abigail Stackhouse, and an unspecified Vernon player. We zoom out, as you probably already ascertained by the fact that the camera lens was getting further away from the action. The only action right now actually consists of Coach going over final instructions, Coach Commander Katz drilling in the final battle plan for the Lady Knights, while Stackhouse and Catalano get the information from the officiating crew. This is the Stack Monster coming at you for the opening tip in 40 seconds. Lady Knights take the court, ready for action, awaiting the Vikings to take the court. The opening lineup for the Lady Knights: number 15, Victoria Aspiazu; number 22, Sam Matthews; number 23, Bria Pierce; number 11, Jenna Catalano; and number 3, Abigail Stackhouse. And the whistle. And the tip. Controlled by Matthews on the opening tip. Knights going left to right on your screen. Over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse, ball fake, swings it right and back into the hands of Matthews. Matthews looks for a lane, doesn't see one, finds Pierce to the left. Aspiazu takes it at the top. Takes it to the basket. Layup's no good, but contact to the stripe she'll go. With 7:33 on the clock, 28 seconds elapsed. Aspiazu will shoot 2. Number 12 picked up the personal for the Vernon Vikings. First one's just a little bit off to the left. Aspiazu sets, launches, and this one's off to the right. Rebound by the Vikings. Knights back on defense. Over to the left, a long three-pointer, banks in off the glass for 3 points. And the opening salvo fired by the Vernon Vikings. 7:16 to go in the quarter. Opening action here from Vernon High School. Matthews with a shot, back iron. Stackhouse gets on the floor, fights for the loose ball. It's a jump ball. Vikings should have it on the arrow, and they do. Drive into the lane, dish, 34 has it again. This time, toe looked like it was on the line. It was called a 3, it was long. 12 grabs the rebound for the Vikings. Stackhouse and Catalano dig in defensively on the perimeter. Vikings look to restart the offense. They like to shoot the ball from the outside, at least that's what the opening looks like. Aspiazu got a piece of that, and Matthews grabbed the board off the miss. Matthews has it. Down low, into Catalano, just off her fingertips. Out of bounds, Vikings possession. 6:24 remain in the first quarter of action. Here on the Lady Knights Television Network, a subsidiary of Stack Monster Productions. Stackhouse forces number 21 back into the middle. Pierce is there defensively. Number 23 for the Knights Pierce got a piece of it. The bucket is good. They call a foul on Pierce, her first. Vernon to the line, looking to complete a three-point play. They lead 5-0. No good. Pierce grabs the board, gets it to Matthews. Matthews brings it up to half court. Steps on the Vikings' face at center court and gets it over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse over to Catalano, and inside, number 12 tipped it away. And the Vikings have another possession. Stackhouse and Matthews took away the drive to the lane. They get inside to number 25, who's posting up Pierce down low. Nothing in the paint. Vikings swing it out to the top. Into the basket. Aspiazu blocked that. Run down by 24. Double team by Stackhouse and Matthews. Vikings get it back out to the top. Matthews on her man like flies on flypaper. Nice backdoor cut by number 21. Can't convert. Offensive rebound. That'll be the second personal on Pierce. The bucket is good for a 7-0 lead. With 1 to come and 5:12 on the clock. Sethi checks into the game quickly. Number 41. Replacing Stackhouse.
Okay, we're set. Shoot 1. Play.
Lady Knights with the box out off a miss and grab a board. Aspiazu tries to run it down. Deflects it out of bounds. Vernon's possession. Number 25 open, calls for the ball and delivers the goods for a 9-0 lead. A timeout by Coach Katz, who looks to settle the Lady Knights down as they trail 9-0 with a little under 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter of action at Vernon High School. Max Sethi will inbound the ball for the Lady Knights. Sam Matthews takes it. Knights set up their offense, looking to get a score. Right now they want to take it one possession at a time and try to gain some momentum, or at least stem the tide of the momentum. Matthews to the bucket, a little too strong. Sethi grabs the rebound, can't convert. Offensive rebound by Pierce. She's a little long on the putback attempt. And with 4:42 on the clock, the Vikings will have it, leading 9-0. Sethi slides left, forces 21 out of bounds. They get it in and then out to the open shooter. 34 is no good. Box out by Catalano, who wisely lets it go out of bounds, realizing that the possession would go to the Lady Knights, and it does. Sethi has it. Takes it to the right. Catalano. Catalano surveys the defense. She takes it into the lane. There's nothing there, so she passes it back out. Bounce pass in to Aspiazu. Aspiazu will go back to the line and shoot 2 more. She was a little off on her first 2 attempts. She looks to redeem herself at the line on this attempt. Team fouls are all even at 2 apiece, with a shade over, I should say, half the quarter elapsed. 3:59 to be exact on the clock. Cobbs and Stackhouse will check back into the game as Aspiazu is nothing but net. On the first shot. First points of the game for the Lady Knights. Slides off the left side of the rim. Fight for the loose ball. Catalano gets it. Catalano finds Cobbs, who gets it to Aspiazu. Aspiazu, a little too strong. Ball's loose. Catalano grabs another rebound. They reset the offense with Matthews at the point. Stackhouse fakes a screen, pops back out, grabs the ball, dribbles to the right, finds Matthews. Matthews looks, 30 staring her down, so she dribbles to the left and swings it over to Catalano. Catalano drives, the ball was tipped away, but it was tipped away along with Catalano's wrist, as number 21 commits the personal foul for the Vikings. Her first third-team foul for the Vikings. 9-1 is the score. Aspiazu out at the top finds Matthews. Matthews drives, she sees a lane. The defense converged. I think she tried to get it to a cutting Catalano, not sure, but the cut didn't occur. I could be wrong, I probably am. I usually am. If you're not sure about that, just ask Mrs. Stackhouse. She can confirm it for you. 3:23 remain in the first. Stackhouse defensively out with Catalano. Catalano got a hand in there, almost deflected it out, but not quite. Ball fake right, drive baseline. Nice job by Aspiazu cutting off the baseline and forcing the Vikings to dribble it out of bounds. Turnover on the Vikings, brought to you by Victoria Aspiazu. 3:06, 9-1. Matthews to the left. Catalano with a look inside the arc. Bada bing, bada bang. 9-3. No, they call it a 3-point play. I'm not complaining. Backcourt pressure by the Lady Knights forces the Vernon Vikings coach to call a quick timeout, and a 4-0 run by the Lady Knights cuts the deficit to 9-4. Timeout here on the Lady Knights television network. Vikings have it. They can't get anything inside, so they keep it out on the perimeter. Drive to the basket. Aspiazu's there. Fumble on it. Aspiazu doing a good job defensively. Second possession in a row. Stackhouse has the ball. Assesses the defense. Waits for the play to develop. And Aspiazu to the basket. Floats it back rim and good. A 6-0 run by the Lady Knights. Makes it a one-possession game. And the Knights go back on the backcourt pressure. Coach backs it off and resets in the backcourt. Number 21 goes around, too deep under the basket, and another turnover. A recipe for success. They're forcing number 21, was it, to put the ball in her left hand and take it deep into the baseline, and she's unable to control the dribble with her left hand. Matthews, bounce pass into Cobbs, deflected away by the Vikings. 1:44 remain in the quarter. The Knights once trailed 9-0. It's now 9-6 as they look to slice further into the deficit. Matthews has a look from three that she likes, just a little bit long. A nice take by Matthews. She can knock those shots down. As she was looking to tie the score. Knights just need to dig in on the defensive end and get another possession. I like the way the Knights have ratcheted up the defensive pressure rather than sitting back. They're forcing the action defensively. Somebody's got to get out on number 34. Catalano recognizes it. Number 21 into the lane, floater, no good, too strong, and she grabs the rebound. Catalano making things happen out there. .47 seconds left in the quarter. Knights taking their time. There's 28 seconds remaining. There's another look at a three. This one's off the side of the rim. Brianna Cobbs grabs it down low. They're going to call three. No, they call a jump ball. Just in the nick of time. They were getting ready to call a 3-second violation. Arrow favors the Knights. They'll try it again with 19.2 seconds left. Aspiazu takes it. Nothing to the left. Crosses over to the right. Matthews. 11 seconds to go. 9. Matthews, that ball was tipped. Catalano gets it. Saved by Aspiazu. 1 second left. The ball does go out of bounds with 0.5 of a second on the clock. Barely enough time for a catch and shoot on opposing turf. I doubt it. Not that I'm implying in any way, shape, or form that the home team might have a quick trigger finger. Matthews puts it up, buzzer expires, but the Knights close out the quarter on a positive note, and they go to the second quarter with the score: Vernon Vikings 9, Lady Knights 6. You are tuned in to Stack Monster Productions and the Lady Knights Television Network. This is the Stack Monster, coming to you from Viking country. Second quarter action set to begin. Sam Matthews, Jenna Catalano, Mackenzie Hurt into the game, number 31, along with Brianna Cobbs and Victoria Aspiazu for the Knights. Aspiazu says, "You're not getting around me that way, so try a different route." And the Vikings do. Hurt has a screen behind her, but Hurt still gets her hand on the ball. Mackenzie hurts the opponent with a steal. "30-second timeout by Coach Katz as she finishes thanking the official." We'll stay live here on recorded television at Vernon High School because I just don't feel like pausing it. We have special guests in the stand tonight. We have, is that Mr. and Mrs. Pierce over there? Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Pierce.
How are you?
You may not know this, but Mr. and Mrs. Pierce are Stack Monster fans. Yeah, that's right. They're the only two, but what the heck? You got to start somewhere, right? So, kudos to them. Yeah. All right. It'll be about the end of the 30 seconds. So I'm going to go back to recording and play-by-play, and I am hesitant to use the term expert analysis, but some sort of analysis nevertheless. Well, they work on a good cheer. And I ponder my Mackenzie hurts the opponent comment for effectiveness. Catalano gets it to Matthews, back to Catalano. They bounce it in to Cobbs. Cobbs turns to her. Is that her left or her right? Whatever. She turns, that I know. And no good on the shot. Vikings with it. And they bounce pass it out of bounds. The bounce pass to nowhere. As Jenna Catalano runs it down. She's somewhere in New York State. She's back now. Was off of, deflected by the Knights, apparently. They get it in just under the gun, the 5-second gun, that is. 7 minutes to go in the half. Number 15 goes soccer on us and deflects it with her head. Matthews gets on the floor with number 10. Jump ball, Knights possession. Matthews to the right, dishes, open shooter and Catalano. Long, Cobbs with the rebound, high off the glass, no good. Good defense by Cobbs. She forces a bad shot, and Brianna Cobbs gobbles up the rebound. Whistle on the play. Matthews attacked the paint, dished the ball to the right, and got the contact. Four team fouls on the Vikings. Number 10 picks up her first. Catalano with a look. Too strong. Back to Matthews. She dribbles it out. Back to Catalano. She bobbles the pass and goes cross court to Aspiazu. Rattles around, doesn't go down. Kicks out off of Mackenzie Hurt's leg. Hurt number 31 for the Lady Knights. Matthews got a piece of that. Matthews on the floor, rolling to her back. She finds Aspiazu. Aspiazu sees Jenna Catalano running the floor, gets rewarded with 2 free throws. A great job all around by the Lady Knights. Matthews getting down on the floor, getting the steal, finding from her buttocks Aspiazu, who sees Catalano running the floor. Catalano at the line for 2. 5:56 on the clock in the second quarter. Lady Knights trail 9-6. Everything but the bucket on that one. We thought it was going down, but it just rattled back out. The little gremlins inside the cylinder popping it back out. Second one is good, and it's 9-7. 7-0 run by the Lady Knights. Number 10 got away with a bit of a carry there. Ball kicks around. Catalano grabs it. Takes a swipe along the noggin. Says, that doesn't faze me. Matthews drives the lane. Lost the handle. Vernon has it. 9-7. Matthews takes away the lane, forces the ball inside, nothing there. Vikings kick it out. Cobbs with a hand up, forces another bad shot. Matthews squeezes the rebound. Aspiazu back over to Catalano. Catalano, long 2, no good. Mackenzie Hurt with the rebound. New possession. Matthews from the right corner. It's a little bit long, a little bit strong. Aspiazu grabs it, takes a left arm across the chest. By number 24, who picks up the foul, her first. One more and the Knights will be in a bonus situation. Number 41, Mehek Sethi, checks into the game. Sethi from downtown, long. Aspiazu squeezes it, finds Matthews, over to Catalano. Catalano from long 2, rattles in and out. Aspiazu grabs it again, and she puts it in. Victoria Aspiazu says, this little ball is mine. And she ties the score at 9. Hey, that rhymes. Tipped away, Catalano squeezes it. Catalano with a good look. Bada bang, and the Knights on an 11-0 run, and they now lead by a score of 11-9 with 4:02 on the clock here in the second quarter of action at Vernon High School. Timeout, Lady Knights Television Network. Vernon with the ball off the timeout. 4 minutes remain in the half. Turnover by the Vikings. Knights on offense. Catalano and Aspiazu. She turns, takes it into the basket. And Aspiazu is hot, hot, hot. 13-9. Hot, hot, hot. Reminiscent of The Cure circa 1987. Hot, hot, hot. Good ball movement by the Vikings, but good defense by the Lady Knights. Deflection, Matthews runs it down. Sethi To the right. Catalano. Catalano back to Sethi. Sethi with a look from downtown. Rattles around, doesn't go down. Free throw line jumper off the mark. Aspiazu has it for the Knights. Sethi over to Catalano. Inside, tries to squeeze it into Aspiazu. Not enough room. Picked off by the Vikings. Vikings take it down the other end and miss the layup. And then Knights go back to work. They lead 13-9. They've scored 13 in a row. Little miscommunication between Sethi and Matthews on that, and the ball sails out of bounds. Stackhouse checks into the game, replacing Catalano. .153 remain. On the floor. Nice job by Brianna Cobbs, making a difference out there. Matthews has it. Matthews drives. There's nothing there. Into the corner, finds Stackhouse. Stackhouse bounces it back to Matthews. Matthews drives, dishes. Stackhouse has a look. Passes it up. Takes it into the middle. Gets tied up. Jump ball. Vernon with it. .13-9, 1:13 on the clock in the second. Inside, Stackhouse got a hand on that pass. Deflected it away. On the floor, jump ball, Knights. 108. Matthews over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse, ball fake. Gets called for the suitcase. Quick hands by Matthews, deflects the ball away. In the lane, Stackhouse got a hand on that. They call a block. Stackhouse got a hand on that. Matthews from the backside. Cobbs in the paint. Brianna Cobbs doing it again. Stackhouse has it. Over to Matthews. Matthews with a look. Foot in the paint. Aspiazu with another rebound. Ooh, Aspiazu got pummeled down low. She comes up with the ball again. Off the rim. Vernon has it. Aspiazu playing tough, unforced error with 8 seconds left. The Lady Knights have a chance to get another score before halftime. Aspiazu, oh, in and out. 1.5 to go, clock will run out. And the Knights go to halftime leading by a score of 13-9. Stay tuned for second half action here on the Lady Knights television network. Lady Knights take the court for second half action with Sethi, Stackhouse, Matthews, Catalano, and Brianna Cobbs. Brianna Cobbs playing significant minutes in the first half with some foul trouble by some of the other bigs for the Lady Knights, and representing herself very well. Representing Morton, New Jersey, Brianna Cobbs. I have to give a little plug to Wharton, New Jersey once in a while, just so people know it exists. Whistle. There's a personal foul on the Lady Knights. First foul, team foul of the half. They call it on number 22. Sam Matthews picks up their first. Inbound, deflected away by Matthews. Vernon kept possession. Good hands by Matthews. An unforced error by number 34. Ball kicks out to Stackhouse. Stackhouse, sharp bounce pass into Catalano. Catalano rips the ball right over to Sethi. Sethi finds Matthews in the corner. She dribbles out, sets the play. Matthews bounce over. Coming my way. I made a play. I don't have any skill, but I can box out. Oh, I love those moments in the sun, even when there's no sun and it's frigid outside. In and out. Rebound by Cobbs. Matthews drives hard. Stackhouse ball fake. Over to Catalano. Nothing but net, but outside of the net. A good look though for Catalano. I like it, I like it, I like it. Catalano can knock those down. Nice job down low by Cobbs and Catalano as Coach Katz tried to bring the pressure in the backcourt. Vernon got it over the pressure. There's a long three-pointer, back rim. Nothing but red jerseys, and Sam Matthews squeezes the rebound. Crosses over. Nice job by Matthews as she fakes number 34 out of her shoes. The ball kicks out off of the toe of Catalano. Number 30, Taylor Starks, checks into the game for the Lady Knights. Drive to the basket, but Catalano is there defensively. Matthews steals it. Matthews gets fouled. Sethi will inbound the ball. Down low to Cobbs, turn around, and Cobbs rolls it in! Brianna Cobbs with the bucket off the feed on the inbounds from Sethi. 15-9. Good job by Starks as Starks forces a turnover. Number 30, Taylor Starks with a stellar defensive effort. Matthews drives, floater, rattles around, goes down for a 17-9 lead. Matthews with the steal. Deflects it into the backcourt. Run down. Good hands by Matthews. Matthews must be an all-state rep. The good hands people. Cobbs making her presence felt once again. I gobble up play like that like corn on the cobs. As I work a weak Cobbs, corn on the cobs reference into my broadcast. Floater banks no good. Starks with the rebound. Taylor Starks, number 30, with the board. Matthews over to Catalano. Catalano turns around, launches! It's a long two. And a 19-9 lead. What was once a 9-point deficit is now a 10-point lead. A 19-point turnaround by the Lady Knights. Matthews drives, dishes to Catalano. Sethi, ball fake to the right, launches a little bit long. Matthews with the board, and she cans it for a 21-9 lead. Drive to the basket, off the side of the backboard. Knights have it. Ball's loose. Personal foul on number 34 for the Vernon Vikings with 3:22 to go in the third. Number 24, Danielle Polanco into the game for the Lady Knights. Matthews drives, dishes. Catalano has a good look. Too long, too strong. Saved by Cobbs as she gobbles up another rebound like another... No, not going there. Sethi with his shot. Offensive rebound by Cobbs. Another offensive rebound. Catalano puts it in. With 2:54 to go in the third quarter. The Knights lead 23-9. Shot is long. Rebound by Sethi as Mehek says, or Sethi says, what the Mehek is going on here? I'm getting a rebound, that's what. Matthews over to Catalano. Catalano takes it to the lane. She'll go to the line. Bucket no good. The referees try to get some Vernon Vikings in the position for the free throws. First free throw is good for a 24-9 lead. Second one is good as well, and it's a 25-9 lead. Vikings have not scored since midway through the first quarter. Good defense down low by Polanco, forces a bad shot. Good defensive effort by Polanco in the paint. Matthews has it on the steal. She gets contact, no call. Finds Polanco. Polanco keeps her plant foot through the wickets, down on the floor. It's going to be a backcourt violation on the Knights. Knights lead 25-9 with 1:52 remaining in the third. Tipped by Matthews. Vernon maintains possession. And there's the first points after a 25-0 run by the Lady Knights. Vernon converts, and it's 25-11. Matthews drives, pulls up, rattles around, doesn't go down. Cobbs fights for the loose ball. And her effort responsible for another Knights possession. Brianna Cobbs is en fuego today. Inside the Cobbs. Cobbs turns around. Deflected by the Vikings. Last touched by the Knights. Drive to the basket. Right hand floater. Long. Rebound. Sethi says, what the heck just happened? Another rebound, that's what. Sethi takes it left, dishes. Bounce pass, loose on the floor. Polanco from the floor grabs it. Coach Katz tried to get a timeout before the whistle. Officials did not hear it, or did they? Apparently they did not. I did, and I can't hear anything. But I don't count. 23 seconds left in the quarter. Catalano. Cobbs with another board, out to Matthews. Matthews shoots and scores. 27-11. Number 10 inside. Falls to her knees, gets it to a teammate. Long shot at the buzzer, no good. And we go to the fourth quarter with the Knights in with a commanding 27-11 lead. Fourth quarter action. Vernon with possession, into the paint, 4 red jerseys there, and Alyssa Baker, 0-0, into the game at the start of the fourth quarter, comes up with the steal. Drive into the paint, floater's good for it, extends the Lady Knights lead to 29-11. There's a whistle. They catch the Knights on a personal foul. Not a lot of fouls called here in the second half. That'll only be the first or the second team foul on the Knights. Not sure who they got. It'll be the first on Baker. As the scoreboard operator puts it up on the scoreboard. And it's the second team foul. Only 3 team fouls for the Vernon Vikings here in the second half. Baker forces her man to the left. Good job by Alyssa Baker down in the post. Aspiazu back into the game also for the Lady Knights. Aspiazu was hot in the first half. And she comes in fresh here in the fourth quarter, ready to make things happen. Turnaround jumper. Miss. Lady Knights have it. Catalano. Baseball pass to Aspiazu. Over to Matthews. Matthews, 2 defenders there. Dishes to Baker. Baker high off the glass. A little bit long. Baker had a good look. Right idea by Alyssa Baker. Baker with the good defense there. Steps into the paint. Aspiazu rolls off the other side of the rim. A rebound! Big rebound by Alyssa Baker. 0-0. Another rebound by Baker. 11 more and she'll have a Baker's dozen. Baker with a solid job in the low post here in the fourth quarter of action here at Vernon High School, where the Lady Knights lead the Vikings 29-11. In the corner, one dribble baseline and floater by Matthews, 31-11. Good job defensively. Aspiazu does a nice job. Baker as well. Open shot to the right. Asp grabs it. Victoria Aspiazu. Vikings have it. Down low, there's a whistle. 5:49 on the clock. Into the game for the Lady Knights, number 23, Bria Pierce. In the lane, a miss. Rebound by the Knights. Nice ball movement by the Knights. Sethy's three-pointer long. Breakaway by the Vernon Vikings. Bucket is good. Yet they trail 31-13. 5 minutes and change remaining in the game. Sethy from Matthews. Timeout on the play by Coach Katz. With 5:05 remaining, we take a break here on the Lady Knights Television Network. Knights with the ball off the timeout. Matthews over to Catalano. Nice feed inside as Bria pierces the opponent with a bucket. 33-13. Short jumper, no good. Sethy grabs the board. Shot by Catalano is good from downtown. It's 36-13. Whistle on the play. Only the fourth team foul. Not quite sure why it's a shooting foul, but number 12 is to the line for two shots. First one is good. Stackhouse checks into the game. Perhaps it was a mercy call. At 36-14 with 4 minutes left. Second one rattles around, doesn't go down. Pierce squeezes the rebound. Stackhouse has it. Stackhouse gets popped by the defender. The defender rubbing her nose. That's what she gets for sticking it in Stackhouse's business. Catalano has it. Injury timeout as number 10 is more hurt than I perhaps thought. My condolences and apologies go out to the Vernon Vikings. They turn it into a full timeout with 3:39 on the clock. The Knights, you see the tail of tape on the scoreboard. Knights lead by a score of 36-14 with 3.5 left in the game. Stackhouse, Catalano, Sethy, Pierce, and Baker on the court for the Lady Knights. Backhouse catches. Bounces it in Catalano. Into Pierce. Pierce with a nice catch. There's nothing there, so she floats it back out to the top and resets with Catalano. Sethi has it. 2:57 on the clock. Sethi with the lane to the basket. Sethi says, what the heck just happened? A layup. 38-14. Pierce digs in defensively. Into the middle. Help defense by Baker and Stackhouse. Rattles around. Vernon has it. Baker with a hand up. Bucket is good. They whistle the Knights. Bucket makes it 38-16. Mackenzie Hurt checks into the game, number 31 for the Lady Knights. Along with Polanco. Second one banks in. Check it, the first one, the bucket was good. 3-point play is complete. Stackhouse finds Sethi. Two quick passes and Pierce has an easy attempt. And Bria pierces the opponent again with another layup. 40-17 is the score. Good ball movement by the Lady Knights. Stackhouse beat the double team with a pass into Sethi. Sethi, realizing the mismatch in numbers, found Pierce down low for the easy layup. 2:08 on the clock. Knights with a commanding lead. I reiterate, they once trailed 9-0. You do the math. That's a 40-8 run. The referees correct something, and with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left, play resumes. In the middle, on the floor, a jump ball. Lady Knights. They call number 12 on the foul. Hurt has it. Passes off to Stackhouse. Stackhouse. Into Hurt. Hurt ball fake. Back out to Sethi. As the Lady Knights look to kill clock here with a commanding lead and only a minute and a half left in the game. Moving the ball around. At this point in time, I don't think Vernon's going to resort to a foul strategy. Nice catch by Stackhouse. Shot was just a little bit off by the Knights. Nice job by Mackenzie Hurt with a nice run out on the shooter and a beautiful box out. Good job by Mackenzie Hurt. 37 seconds left. Hurt. Nice pass into Pierce. Pierce to the basket. Got some contact, but with 26 seconds left, I'm not going to call the incidental stuff. 22 seconds remain. Stackhouse has it. They're going to hold the ball. Stackhouse drives. Nothing there. Pulls it back out. 12 seconds. Knights will run out the clock, and they'll take home a 40-17 victory over the Vernon Vikings. They started out sluggish, but Coach Katz made the correction. And time expires, and the Knights with a victory, 40-17, as we applaud the Lady Knights, each and every one of them. Good job, Knights. Please go to the post-game analysis with Mr. and Mrs. Pierce.
That was an awesome game.
So, Mr. and Mrs. Pierce, what do you think was the key to this victory?
They were very aggressive. I will say that. They played as a team and they were very aggressive.
Very aggressive and played as a team. You may not get expert analysis from me, but Mr. Pierce is on the money.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And we're the Lucky Charms.
Come in.
Lucky Charms.
It's right, before they got here, we were down 9-0, so really, kudos goes to the Pierces. Amen. We'll see you next time on the Lady Knights Television Network. Woo-hoo-hoo.